DPC. Could I get an order, please? Oh yeah, I've got a Tusk on the side of Talon. And yes, while we're starting out the DPC, there has been some other DPC.
That is true.
I mean, I feel like their draft definitely has a really strong timing now. They
So
go
wait, is this Doom carry against Nature's Prophet? I'm so curious to see what they'll do.
Doge emoji after it.
Right.
So it's just, you know, no flame, just a casual. Some casual banter.
Anyway, so the smoke broke here, and it's going to continue to break as Shanks just leads the way, trying to grab the Crystal Maiden Ollie. He actually doesn't go for the Q. Now he goes for it. Toss back, see if they can get the first blood. They do. Very quickly turning now onto Q for a second blood, perhaps. The snowball over to Shanks is not quite enough, nor is the lumber thrown at Q. He survives through that. Knows back, probably hurting after that one. Execration will walk away with a nice little start to this game.
Heals are more valuable. I think it's a pretty good meta for this hero right now. As long as you're confident in like the playstyle of him and you understand some of his weaknesses, which are, you know, his inability to move around the map early or join super early ganks, this type of thing. He's a little slower. He provides a lot for you in the mid lane.
Nice pull out of position there by Shanks. 23, taking a lot of damage. He's going to duck into the trees here. See if he can kill Shanks before going down, but he will not. Ollie, he'll be able to get the kill. Also walking away with not just free farm, but a second kill on top of that.
Yeah, Paolo's super happy with that one. Like, he gets the XP for the kill, the enemy carry doesn't. It goes to Crystal Maiden. Not necessarily the hero you're too worried about getting a little extra XP early.
Battery Assault. I know this matchup is not the most fun for Treant Protector, but with Drow joining in, they're going to be able to get this kill. So 23 just saying, I can't play that lane anymore.
Points. The spell isn't going to pay off as much. Your early game is going to be a little bit slower. I think in this lane, for example, there's not much nature's grab.
He's not faring any better than 23 was for this lane. I mean, both of them are pretty much the same problem. They are ranged cores that just want to...
Just going to be cruising around the map. The Petra's not going to be there that early.
Bob is just merciless with these tossbacks. Not actually going to be able to get a kill or anything off of it, but it is just forcing Mikoto to blow through the snowball over and over again. Go for the rune, and it's on the other side of things. So now Bob, without that refill, maybe in a bit of trouble as Frostbite shows up. Nice rotation from Ollie, very well timed, and helps Mikoto secure the kill.
Just don't have the vision for that rune fight either. Talon's done a pretty decent take those early fights, especially TPing into some of these side lanes, which is exactly what we're seeing here.
Got spotted. Shanks, he's got the opening to be able to get the rebound away. Interrupted halfway through, but still, Mikoto, slowed down by his own shard, will be able to catch up. Snowball to dodge the LSA, really nicely timed by Mikoto. Shanks does what he can and actually puts Mikoto in a position where he may actually die to Palos, who just throws the right clicks down. Not quite enough, though. We'll clean up some treants first. No, definitely not.
You know, you take what you can get. I mean, that's not really what Mikoto wanted out of this, right? Like, he's going to expend an early TP on this Tuskar, have to run back to mid.
It feels even worse if the enemy's mid, their rotation works out perfectly. No problem getting the kill on 23.
Very early game. I always feel like you don't want to be behind in the early game with Nature's Prophet because I think it makes all of his later moves just a little bit harder.
Sure.
And so Execration having this kind of start must feel very good for them.
Yeah, and I think Talon are kind of recognizing the pace of the game is all wrong for them, so now bringing pretty much a three-man kill force that is going to be moving around. Q, Ollie, and Mikoto.
23 TP's mid as well.
That is...
Get the
kill the whole creep wave right here.
That said, he's not even top of the board. It's Doom.
Yeah.
And like we were mentioning, this Doom is going Auras, so this early game's getting buffed up by Execration.
Oh, they need this.
Yeah, this
Snowball gets in range. Palos, oh no, the shard. It was right on the knife's edge there, but Palos just falls on the right side of it, shadowing this Lina the entire time and saying, like, if they're going to smoke and rotate and try and kill the Lina, because nobody's showing mid right now, you're going to hit the Marcy first. And you may not even get that kill. We'll see whether or not he can get the rebound off. Nope, not quite. Talon are able to at least get that much, but it was not what they wanted from a three-man smoke gank that took 40 seconds.
They're just forcing the issue.
Yeah, why not? Force them to fight into this Greaves that, you know, you pointed out is such a big problem for this game. Smoke is there, and they see Tino. They're going to go for it. Hookshot is going to lead off. Well, it's going to see Shanks. He actually immediately goes for the Crystal Maiden, tosses him into position, quickly dies to Palos, who is just standing there with a living armor and delivering fiery justice to anybody who wants to be able to fight back. Nice toss over. That's going to ensure a big kill onto Makoto with the help of the Doom, locking it down and almost catching the Furion as well. Either way, 3 heroes go down and a mid tower to fall. Execration continuing. They're very dominant.
He's already up to 40 armor in that type of engagement, 70% reduction. I mean, good luck, my friend. It's just not happening. And now you have this Blink Dagger online. 23.
All right, time to go all in. 23 is definitely going to be dying here. At least I assume he's going to be dying. Okay, they get there in time, stop the TP. On the other side of the map, they tried to all in on Tino. Couldn't do anything.
From some sort of hybrid damage here, or just huge damage over time, right? We're seeing like jabs. He went Witchblade. This is a common Furion build, but he was debating auras early on. So he again recognizes the state of this game and just trying to scale into some hybrid damage. But Execration not giving you the toss.
Nice toss back there. Shanks with the dispose pulls Q into a position, and then Bob follows that up by getting on top of Ollie and tosses him onto where Q got disposed to.
The enemy, go find something else you can fight. Roshan's a bit easier, so that'll give him a decent amount of time here. Now they can start to split the map up, trying to abuse the Furion.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Maybe it's the Furion who's going to be abused.
Okay.
100 to 0 pretty quickly. And he's going to go an AC next item. We're just going to armor up non-stop.
I feel for the Drow in this game. This is some armor supremacy as Ollie is deleted here. I think you're hunting the tree, but I do like Tusk Agons in this game, but I mean, Blink Deso is kind of necessity on this hero. You feel really bad without it. You know, you're just not doing anything.
Looks like Talon are going to be taking some sort of fight here with the Aegis. Starting off, trying to blow up the Doom. That damage was not very fast with the Arcane Rain. He managed to get the 2-man toss combo. Shanks, he's in deep. They actually got a pretty decent freezing field, but Hall immediately overgrowth, all controlled. Drow Ranger still trying to fight through. Shanks does manage to get that kill. Bob coming back in. Another 5 seconds for another combo by him. He wants to be able to chase down some of these heroes. His jabs, he's certainly caught. Bob's going to look for a little bit more. Oh, nice force sap down the cliff from 23. Does manage to get away. So actually, Talon, I feel like that fight, especially the way it started, with them doing absolutely nothing to Tino and getting 2-man combos a little bit more, but it's right now it's 25 to 75. So give me what is the 25 that's being represented here? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's them actually getting on top of Lina for once. The living armor is making it very, very slow to be able to kill him. And now the overgrowth is going to make things even worse as Bob shows up with the toss back. Avalanche over the top. Jabs continues to futilely right-click Palos, doing no damage whatsoever. His damage was actually getting outdone by the lifesteal living armor combination there. Oh, dear.
I mean, that was the AC. What we were talking about from the draft on, too. If you pick an offlaner here that gives you auras, gives you some armor, this Talon draft is going to have a hard time fighting because the damage is limited in the mid game. And then you might fall behind, which is what happened. So I really like that he went for
Oh, nice hook shot.
That's a
Push
good way
back
to start.
there onto the Doom as well with the 2-man silence. The snowball's going to stick on top of Lina. If they can finish him off here, it would be massive, but a little dispose, a little bit of movement, a bumper, a turn around, 2-man stun. The Nature's Prophet TPing in to finish on Palos. Pops a BKB. Palos knows he's dead. He's going to turn around, do what damage he can. The rest of Execration, now without their Lina, are lost. Talon with the comeback there, all off of a beautiful initiation from Q.
God damn, I mean...
Sure.
people
Jabs,
forget about
oh
that.
no, that's awkward. He does have the BKB, so he should just be able to instantly...
Fast TP.
Their smoke did actually end up finding Ollie, surprisingly enough. I thought everybody from Talon was actually out of this top area. Start backing away to their own high ground here, but Bob strikes first. They do not have a ward on the high ground to fight this, so they are just back to split push mode. So that still holds Execration supremacy of the map, and once they see that Roshan
going high ground, you just understand how to take the fight and bail her out. Remember, Talon has to jump her, so put the onus on them. I mean, Talon were trying to get that smoke gank to try and bait the Furion on the other side of the map, but I don't think Execration want to take the bite. They're just going to be happy forcing the issue. Here's the jump.
All right. Punch lead off, the snowball follow-up, but nice use of the shard there to get the Lina back into the low ground. Now, Bob did jump in, but the Drow Ranger's damage not really doing nearly enough. With the BKB popped, Palos committing for a decent amount of time. They turn in with Bob to be able to finish off the clockwork now. 23 just playing it back and forth. Nice use of the Manta, good gust as well. And now with the Doom overstepping himself to try to follow up that initiation, gets caught. But no, Palos actually saves the day with the toss back as well. 23 Savage with the Hurricane Pike back to the side, but Palos is more than enough damage to put him in the dirt. Bob able to get away as well. Q tried to clean up whatever backline he could, but everybody is low, but nobody's actually dead from Execration. All they've lost so far is the Aegis. Without the Drow Ranger, frankly, they don't have the damn bit of damage left in the tank to finish off any of these low heroes.
Able to do anything to him this game, feels like.
Very impressive.
First blood. That's why you don't get first blood. That's, you go and look at this replay, that's what did it.
Yeah, you think Talon are going to do that in the break between game 1 and game 2?
I mean, I think this is
going to go through the replay, see the first blood. That was it, guys.
I mean, this is a game where you carry in the Lina. Tiny doesn't need it because he can just throw dags, trees. It's a good itemization here. I think Execration really understood what they wanted to do this game. All on the same page. Looks very smooth.
In the end, Makoto is going to agree with us here that Aghanims may be their only hope. And it's certainly your best hope when the enemy team is pushing tier 4s. You can get them close to
Doom
the
got
fountain. Punched. Hit by the multi-shot, 500 damage. Toss back from Bob, actually gets Ollie instead of the Drow Ranger due to the BKB pop. Immediately a Manta off of the Ogro, trying to put some damage onto anybody here. Multi-shot hitting all of these heroes, but they're taking absolutely nothing. GG is called. Execration, an extremely clean. I have to say, like, I feel like this game, how many mistakes did they really make? There was that one mistake going high ground.
Yeah,
But other than
For game number 2, order up, please. Thank you, techies. Naga and Rubik banned out, and yes, Lina does get banned out by Talon this time.
I guess Slash.
I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if he plays the Razor.
What-
This is so mad against the hero though.
Yeah, but his hero doesn't have to be good again. Okay, so
Yeah,
which one? Is he playing the BB?
Guess win.
No, what is he playing?
He's playing the Pango, of course. With some Jabs Ember. Let's go.
Should be working. That's a Q is he's doing a little roaming. I mean, not as vital for support though, right?
Dyer's courier has been killed.
Shanks. Nice use of the tricks of the trade to secure courier kill, while Bob goes hunting for a kill of his own, and he's gonna all-in commit for it if it doesn't work. Oh dear, that really wasn't that close. Bottom lane, they continue to just throw damage constantly at Palos, and it is definitely affecting his CS a bit, as he's a little bit behind, but more importantly, the Pango is super far ahead. Top CS right next to the Bat Rider there. Shanks in top lane is going to be dying here, as 23 runs him down with the help of Ollie's rotation.
You want to be contesting the runes, getting that fortuitous haste rune on him, becoming a menace with early bots.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing to Palos bottom lane for the last couple of minutes, pressuring him like crazy. Carlo, another leap, but won't be able to get out of range of the slight that comes through. Palos gonna show up. He should be completing his level 6 here, but Bob is gonna help him out with that with this lane. Oh, beautiful Starbreaker hits onto 2. Jabs may still fall here with the Pounce landing. It is a successful kill. Palos has his level 6. What a rotation from Bob. Very well set up.
Going from being abused mid to double kill bottom.
Too much into your head about how much you want to pressure that Gary. You know, they really wanted to kill the Slark before he got level 6. Makoto.
Jeez, man.
Beastly kill. Just forces down Shanks with a level 4 Sleight of Fist. Bursting him down pretty quickly.
Careful, no Firefly here.
Yeah, with a Hell Bear, if it gets close enough to hit a good clap. That is going to keep Bob nice and slow. Nice arrow, and he sticks on top of the fire. Just 1 second of Firefly in space, combined with an arrow, was enough to get the counter kill. Bob probably not happy going down.
23 is,
This whole mess is all your fault?
you know, with how strong this Ember is, he gets an early diffusal into whatever second item he wants.
Radiant's bottom
Just join
tower
fights. There's not a
is
huge amount of AoE, right?
Yeah, that's definitely true.
They're finally going to kick you out of here. Yeah, that's what the kind of thing I was talking about. Like, you can't just let him sit up here forever.
Radiant's bottom
Got to get
tower
this
is
Visage.
The Visage Birds could keep him
Radiant's
stunned for a
middle
bit.
tower is under attack.
So he's got to be careful about that one. Threatening it.
Got stunned.
Gets stunned. Now the smoke screen into the lasso here. Is they're going to be able to finish up Gems pretty quickly, or maybe not. The damage wasn't there quite quick enough, and now Bob is going to die as a result, having to extend even deeper. And Mikoto here for the cleanup. They have a detection, drops the sentry a little bit late, both the slight and the chains ends up missing, and now he's barely outside of the sentry. Oh, he goes back into it, and the hammer conks him right in the head. Palos. Yeah, okay, this is a late show up to a fight that they really need to collect some kills off of, with Mikoto having very little mana to work with. He's got 7 magic wand charges, but it's not enough for him to be able to jump to a remnant. Find the real one.
Yeah, but I mean, Radiance helps you farm to the Axe. Axe doesn't help you farm to the Radiance.
I see, okay.
You're an NA player, Cap. Come on.
It's all about the farm, and it's all about catching the Phantom Lancer while he's farming. Execration using the Moonlight Shadow to great success, killing the enemy carry.
Talon's pretty confident taking a fight if they want to. And remember, like, Q can just farm on the other side of the map and come in at the other end.
Yep, which is why it's always a pretty decent move to go where the Dawnbreaker is.
Yep.
She's probably going to be playing alone, so it's very likely a free kill. Carlo, oh, nice sleep timing there. Once again, the two supports, they've got some moves. And Jabs is having a hard time being able to connect with them. Nice bounce off of the wall to redirection, keeping a small chain stun, but Ollie by himself can't put the damage in, but Mikoto certainly can, especially with that Maelstrom proc.
Yeah, that'll do it. Level 12.
Tino will be fine. So all these rotations, trying to kick people out, but not necessarily getting kills. And it does make me kind of worry about this big Radiance timing that's coming in, especially with this pickoff onto the Pango. Smoke screen is a really nice follow-up to the Batrider lasso.
Yeah, this is the part of the game where this mid-game Ricky Murata combo is going to start to make the map hard to play. You have multiple invis situations to bypass wards. You have this dart that can set up a lot of their heroes in terms of the damage output.
Yeah, only heroes they could probably lane against the Phantom Lancer. Ooh, chains into the Dawnbreaker, stun. Followed up with the hammer, and Bob goes down.
And this is the type of thing that I think Talon want to be finding more of. Like, yeah, they want to be using this Ember to set up the rest of their heroes here.
To this Ember Spirit with the Dawnbreaker follow-up that we see.
Yeah, you know what a better answer is?
AJB.
An Aegis. Radiance Aegis.
Yeah, that is going to be a Radiance Aegis if it's given up, and it looks like it is. Because Talon, even though this is not a fast Roshan, Talon is even slower to get there in time. Mikoto will show up with a slight here right at the end. Jabs rolls in, but the Aegis has already been picked up. They'll collect some kills, though, on their way out here as Carlo. He's going to be chain stunned. He does manage to get a leap away, but Jabs hunts him down. Should finish him off here. Really good swashbuckle there. Putting some damage out into the Execration 2 cores. They're pretty mobile. So I imagine they're going to be able to get back in time, but maybe this Aegis is going to be burned through. Yeah, using the Shadow Dance. That means he's got no way out of this one. Now, the Smoke Dart comes through, Smoke Screen. They need to be able to get him out of here, and he does get the clearance to be able to hop down the cliff and away to safety. Still, though, Talon taking away the immediate advantage of Roshan.
Okay, but if you're building defensive auras to buff up 5 people,
yeah,
and your Radiance is attacking 5 people, doesn't that just make the defensive auras better? Because you're blocking more damage?
Well, yeah, maybe. Okay, start into the arrow. There's the first combo of that. The Dawnbreaker heal is going to be able to bail him out, though. The first showing of that combination goes a bit wrong for Execration. They are immediately countered. They lose the Reeking. They may lose Tino as well. Slowed down. Flame Break trying to get the little pushback there, but thanks to Phantom Lancer burning through the armor of the Visage super fast. That Gravekeeper's Cloak is no defense whatsoever.
2 of these cores can remove stacks on top of it. Ember has BKB, he can remove it. Doesn't really care in the fight, so kind of like who does this back go on to deal the damage? Difficult, you have to commit with the Slark, and maybe this BKB timing is the window to do that. Radiant's turned off, not to show anything. Palos will go in first, confident he cannot die.
Bob can TP in on the other side with the Boots of Travel. He's going to do just that. See if they can sandwich. First, they're going to go into the Pango. Force Staff gets him away. Pounds, no. They finish him off pretty quickly there. Now they look and turn for more as there it is. Bob sandwiching them, catching both the supports as a result. Tino walks away with the double kill, and they got the dart into the arrow. Oh, the smoke screen was enough to let the arrow land, and they'll follow that up. Execration, 1, 2, 3, and a 4th kill their way. Execration with a very nice smoke gank, and the pick-off potential really showing itself there.
So I think Talon got the memo from last game that the aura meta is very much alive here.
Oh, BKB immediately going off Makoto, taking no chances with the dart into arrow combo.
Damn, he's done with that, I think.
Yeah.
3 major vision mechanics for Execration that just skewed the vision on this map a lot.
Yeah, that's a good point. It means when they start getting pickoffs, it's just going to build and build. The lasso pull into the arrow. Yeah, exactly. No BKB chance. And Dawnbreaker ultimate putting him into a bad position. Q goes down as well, and once again, it just starts with one pickoff and it leads to so much worse. But this time around, the Pango with the PL are going to be able to play out this fight, but do they have enough damage to burn through these heroes fast enough? And Palos is sticking on to the real Phantom Lancer over and over again with these pounces. What a stop, what a drop down there for Bird. A beautiful one that allows Tino to be able to reset and keeping these heroes low. Phantom Lancer finally going to be dropping here as they let enough damage from Palos in, and with the Ember die backing and the follow-up there from Ollie going down, this is an absolute disaster for Talon. This is just Execration cracking the whole game wide open. It's theirs for themselves. Both teams playing for the second Roshan spawn, which is going to happen in just 12 seconds. Wrap around here from Execration. They see Q. They should be able to get this cleanly as that lines up the arrow. Now a 4 versus 5. There is the buyback opportunity, though. The Dawnbreaker has buyback ultimate with the 2-man chains. We'll see when they want to blow through this. Jabs! Oh no! A whiff and stuck on the cliff again! Jabs immediately stops that one, throws out the swashbuckle. They're going to be able to kill the Riki. Oh, maybe not. The Riki jumps away for a second there, finally does go down. But ultimately, the Phantom Lancer has been locked down, and the enemy carry of Palos is just going to clean up. That was not the initiation that they thought it was going to be. Jabs fumbling and leading his team into another unmitigated disaster. I don't know how you recover from this. I didn't think about that. The miss rate of the smokescreen combined with the radiance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like 95% chance miss.
I think a lot of games I really don't like just buying Radiance first PL for just that.
Yeah.
But like with this lineup, it actually makes sense to me. Because it has
just sit on the smoke screen, everybody.
Yeah, it has very nice small stacking features with the way their lineup wants to take the engagements that I actually think this Radiance was pretty good on this like. It makes sense the way they're taking the fights.
Pretty sick. Now they've got an Aegis to work with, see if they can close out this game and get a 2-0 against Talon. Which would be a massive boon for Execration the coming weeks here as they make the initiation on the Phantom Lancer once again. Palos is able to stick on top, and the Phantom Lancer soon to fall, and he does. No buyback available. And without the carry, there's no damage left in the tank for Talon. Jab's going to die on the low ground, and GG is immediately going to be called. Well done. 2-0 for Execration. A super dominant game 1, and honestly, this game 2, more even, a lot more even in the first like 15 minutes, but once they cracked the game open, they gave Talon absolutely no quarter whatsoever. It was just back-to-back dominating team.